What's up, Raiders? I'm Munro.
And I'm Cassidy. This week on RJTV,
We celebrate our athletic training program at the end of Athletic Trainer Month.
recap of boys basketball's unbelievable run to the Grade 8, and Mr. Wolf knocks me down a peg on Between Two Freshmen.
That and more this week on RJTV.
First, let's address the elephant in the room. Will didn't shave, and he's wearing a hoodie.
What are they going to do? Jug me?
Disclaimer, we are clearly social distancing and in our own homes.
To start things off, things are different.
Things are not great right now. I'm sure some of you are feeling bored, lonely, and kind of fed up, especially with some of the Instagram challenges.
Remember, we are a community whether we are 6 feet apart or not. The counseling department is ready, willing, and able to talk to students. Your teachers are also all here online for you. Try to be especially kind to your families, friends, neighbors. This is a trying time, a difficult time for us all. Give an extra smile, a laugh. Get outside for a walk or a run. Call or FaceTime your relatives and your friends.
Also, remember to stay home, social distance, and keep hygienic. Wash your hands. And don't hoard toilet paper. You don't need 50,000 rolls to get through this.
But we will need each other. Remember that. Now, before spring break, I had the honor of interviewing our Diversity Day keynote speaker, Sister Helen Prejean.
Her advocacy has paid off in Colorado because on Tuesday, Colorado became the 22nd state to abolish the death penalty.
That's right. Here's some of the highlights from our interview.
Yeah, well, that was a huge crowd of 1,700 people. And what I noticed was the silence. And you know what that says to me? This is tilled soil. And what I mean by that is a lot of groundwork was already done with the students by what's been going on at the school, that there was this receptivity to what I had to say. So numbers are a way of dehumanizing people. I just met with Dean Williams, who's the head of Department of Corrections here in Colorado. And I'm so heartened by this meeting I just had with him and with the Attorney General here. And I'm all revved up and excited because Colorado is the 22nd state that just ended the death penalty. One of the factors that's happening to end the death penalty is more and more guards and wardens who've had to do the executions are speaking up and just saying, I don't want to do that anymore. Because when you're really close to it and that person's defenseless, then you're part of killing them. Saying I'll be in therapy the rest of my life because I help to kill defenseless people.
Thank you again to Sister Helen Prejean for sitting down with me and being our keynote speaker.
Well, with this social isolation, I have lost count of the days of the week. I can't even believe that interview was over 2 weeks ago. But what I do know is that it is still March.
That is true, and March is Athletic Trainer Month, so we would like to honor our wonderful RJ athletic trainers. This time, let's highlight opportunities for students to get involved with athletic training. Here's RJTV reporter Sydney Cross-Watts with Miss Casas and her students.
The Athletic Training Club here at Regis Jesuit is where Miss Lindsay Casas helps students get hands-on medical experience.
I started the Athletic Training Club because when I was in high school, I was part of the Student Athletic Training Club at my high school, and that's where I got all my hands-on experience, and it's one of the reasons that I became an athletic trainer.
I just really like the athletic trainers, and they really helped me a lot my freshman year when I had 2 concussions. So I just really enjoyed being in that environment.
I joined the Student Athletic Training Club because I really wanted to learn more about sports medicine and kind of how that works and how to better take care of your body if you're an athlete.
And when you walk by the athletic training room, that's exactly what you'll see. Yes, athletes come here for treatment, but there are other ways that students can get involved.
School, it can be anywhere from 20 kids to 40 kids at once, so it gets pretty crazy.
Kind of really depends on the day. Sometimes you walk in and there's like literally millions of people in there. It feels like it.
Students in this club are able to be committed and also participate in other activities here at Regis.
Students that are in our club work 1 day a week for 1 season.
Like you choose a season that you want to wear, and I like make ice bags, give them heat packs, things like that, just like really anything.
In the athletic training club, we mainly just help out around like the office during the busy times. Stretch people. We learn how to tape like ankles and wrists and stuff like that. I organize. We kind of just do anything that they need us to.
Ms. Casas inspires students to continue in the medical field in the future.
I hope that I am teaching that all these students can have whatever kind of medical career that they're interested in.
It's good experience though for what I do want to do. I do want to do like kind of like emergency medical services.
I honestly don't know. It's definitely something I'm interested in. I think it's something really interesting.
This is Sydney Cross-Watts from RJTV.
Thanks, Sydney. The trainers are a big part of our elite athletic program here at Regis, and to help our athletes stay in shape from the first practice through playoffs.
Stellar performances to our Raider sports during the winter season, especially boys basketball, who had an upset wins over Cherry Creek and Denver East to reach its first grade A since 2016.
Here's Eric Lee and Owen Best with a look back at an unforgettable run.
We followed the boys varsity basketball team after they turned around their 0-9 season, defying all odds. We asked them how they turned their season around.
Starting 0-9 is really tough and it can be kind of degrading, but I think it was important that all of us just kept good energy and stayed positive.
A lot of times I think teams are so beat down by losing when they get to the playoffs if they've had a poor season. We're not that good, we're not going to get very far. I think a lot of it's just a mindset of believing that, hey, if we play good, consistent basketball, we got the talent to make a little bit of a run.
It felt great to get the first win.
That was a complete momentum builder. Just seeing something that we hadn't seen all year, that we knew was coming, felt really good, and it definitely gave us confidence going forward for the second half of the year. After that first win, the team chemistry really started to build.
It was just everyone getting more comfortable playing with each other, and we grew a lot as friends and teammates.
I think it's the connections they made with each other. I could visibly see them getting closer, being able to communicate without actually communicating, and just being a better team.
Going into the playoffs, the team was determined as their Cinderella story began.
I've told them stories about different teams that have turned it around. I was fortunate enough in 2000 to coach a team that went into the state playoffs, seeded 28th, and I think we were 29th this year, and made it all the way to the state finals.
The boys ended their incredible run playing in the Great Eight. The future is bright. This is Owen Best and Eric Lee reporting for RJTV.
Thanks, Eric and Owen. Well, we all could use some good old-fashioned humor these days. I hear, Will, you've got something planned, I hope?
You're right, I do. I was semi-roasted in this, but anyway, here's Mr. Wolf in another Between Two Freshmen.
Hello, and welcome to Between Two Freshmen. My name is William Cassidy, and today I'm joined by freshman theology teacher, Mr. Wolf. How are you today?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
All right.
What possessed you to come on the show?
You begged me.
I didn't beg you,
yeah,
per
you
se.
Did. What do you mean per se?
Per se, I mean, I asked you to come up.
And then walked up to me on your knees in the hallway saying, my show is failing. I've already stolen this idea from somebody else, and I need somebody on there. I felt bad for you.
About how much time per year do you spend going on tangents about Star Wars?
Not much anymore. The new episodes suck. Why would I spend time talking about them?
How does it feel to relive your glory days through kids who haven't even hit puberty yet?
Is that what we're doing now with you? Going through my glory days? With you who hasn't hit It'll come, buddy.
Classes.
One day. One day. Your voice will get a little deeper. It's going to happen. Will, it'll happen.
What caused your hairline to recede so far?
Poor genetics, which I'm sure you can relate to.
Damn. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time for another Between Two Freshmen.
You weren't just kind of roasted, Will. You were roasted like a chicken in the oven.
What do you even mean, Munro?
I'm losing my mind. Must be the hoodie.
That's why they're not under the dress code. Anyway, LARC will be held on April 25th this year, and for the first time ever, it will be fully online. The online silent auction will be held in the week ahead, but the paddle racer will be live streamed on YouTube for the whole community. We are looking for 100% participation for our Guardian Angel Fund, which will help our community with the strains that COVID-19 put on us.
That being said, remember, seniors, one more announcement. Please submit your college merit scholarship awards to the college counseling link found on the senior class page.
Anyways, we will see you next week.
And Raiders, keep a lookout on our Instagram and other social media platforms for stories, polls, and more. With that being said, I'm Munro.
And I'm Cassidy. Have a dandy day, Raiders.